I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Can I move my phone?
And have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that.
Kasim Shabazz is shaken up.
Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives.
Let him know with this pullover, this was authorized. Think about that. Authorized to pull him over. That you ain't gonna never be bigger than us. So the cops send a message. I don't care what anybody say.
Terence Crawford's celebration in Omaha suddenly took a negative turn. Just hours after the city honored him with a parade and a huge party for his victory over Canelo Alvarez, he was stopped by police late that night. Officials said Crawford was driving a blue four-door sedan at a very high speed when officers pulled him over at 1:27 a.m. The situation became more serious when police said they noticed a firearm on the floorboard and ordered everyone in the vehicle to step out at gunpoint.
Stepping out, seatbelt. I'm opening the door.
You can take
I'm
mine
opening the
off
door.
right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Can I move my phone?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Timothy Bradley Jr. shared his thoughts on the situation surrounding Terence Crawford's traffic stop, giving a view that many listeners considered both direct and insightful. Bradley explained that what happened that night seemed to go beyond a simple traffic issue and appeared more like an effort to send a message to the champion. He suggested that Crawford's growing fame may have reached a level where some authorities wanted to remind him that success does not place anyone above the law. Bradley also compared the moment to a familiar pattern where joyful celebrations unexpectedly shift into uncomfortable situations, almost as if a perfect day cannot pass without some disruption. His comments connected with many fans who recognized the strange contrast of Crawford's victory celebration being interrupted by flashing police lights and a tense roadside encounter.
I mean, Terence Crawford, he on the highest cloud, bro. In his city, let him know. Let him know with this pullover, this was authorized. Think about that. Authorized to pull him over. That you ain't gonna never be bigger than us. So the cops send a message. I don't care what anybody say. The cops send a message. This our city. You might got the key, but I got the handcuffs. That's what that was. Yeah. Before y'all start talking about my ceiling real quick, my roof, hey, it been raining and stuff. Hey, it's raining now, the clouds is out right now. You can see them in the background. I'm gonna go watch the damn car in a little bit once this rain stops. But anyways, back to the video. Man, look. You ain't got no city until you got the police. That's a fact. Yeah. Shoot, you ain't got no city unless you got the police. Don't ever forget that. You gotta have the law enforcement on your side, man. They gotta be looking out for you. For the good. Not for the bad, for the good. Yeah. Terence Crawford, it don't matter what you do for your city, man. Bruh, I'm letting you know right now, man. With this incident right here, they waiting on you to do something bad. This dude right here, he was trying to jack you. He was trying to catch you slipping. That's all it was. Seeing you on TV, displayed all on TV, parade shut down and stuff. He gotta be, securing certain points and stuff like that. He mad. He mad to see you.
Terence Crawford's security chief shared a disturbing description of what happened during the traffic stop. In the interview, he said that from their viewpoint, the officers seemed extremely tense, which quickly made the situation more intense and frightening. Being forced out of the car at gunpoint during what was meant to be a weekend of victory celebrations made everyone with Crawford feel as if their safety was suddenly at risk. He explained that the mood changed in seconds, shifting from normal to threatening without warning. The security chief said the moment left a lasting impression on him, calling it one of the most troubling experiences he has faced in his professional career. In his opinion, what happened that night felt far more serious than a simple traffic stop, turning it into a frightening incident that those present would never forget.
Chief, who was in the passenger seat. the same man who rode on the float with Bud during Saturday's parade.
Be a man who can receive his second key to the city and have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that.
Kasim Shabazz is shaken up.
Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives.
Being the head of Terence Crawford's security, Shabazz has seen a lot, but nothing like this.
Oh man, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Early Sunday morning, Crawford and his team were leaving an after party following his parade. According to police, they pulled their vehicle over near 12th and Cass Streets for reckless driving. That's where things took a dark turn.
And as soon as he said he had a firearm, the police officer that was on his side became unhinged.
Police immediately drew their weapons, pointing a gun at Shabazz and the pound-for-pound champ.
I literally had my hands on top of the ceiling and inside of the vehicle.
According to police, an officer had identified a firearm on the floor of the vehicle.
In the interview, officials explained that officers claimed to have spotted a firearm on the floor of the vehicle during the stop involving Terence Crawford. According to reports, police had first pulled over Crawford's car because they suspected reckless driving. While speaking with the occupants, officers said they noticed 2 firearms lying on the floorboard, which increased the tension and led to everyone in the car being ordered out at gunpoint. Afterward, authorities conducted additional checks and confirmed that the weapons were legally registered and properly licensed to their owners. With no other violations discovered, police eventually issued Crawford a citation for reckless driving and allowed him to leave shortly after. Even though the situation was officially settled, many observers interpreted the incident as symbolic. Some critics argued that on the same day Crawford was being celebrated as a champion in Omaha, authorities seemed eager to demonstrate their authority. For certain viewers, the moment appeared less about enforcing traffic safety and more about reinforcing a sense of control within the city.
With a parade. KETV Newswatch 7's Pete Cuddy spoke with Mayor John Ewing, who requested that the Omaha Police Department conduct an internal investigation. And Pete, what did the mayor have to say?
Yeah, Julie, Mayor Ewing says that after such a great day yesterday, he was heartbroken hearing about the news of the traffic stop. That's why he reached out to Police Chief Todd Schmatter and Terence Crawford himself to find out what exactly happened at that traffic stop. Omaha Police released a statement saying that a car driven by Terence Crawford was stopped for driving recklessly around 1:30 in the morning on Cass Street. An officer confirmed that while Crawford was reaching to grab his information, the cop spotted a gun by Crawford's feet.
Andre Ward, a respected figure in boxing, added another perspective to the discussion by reflecting on how Terence Crawford has often faced efforts to downplay his achievements. Ward noted that before the fight with Canelo Alvarez, some critics tried to minimize Crawford's success by arguing that many of his wins came through decisions rather than clear dominance. According to Ward, this type of narrative appeared to be a deliberate attempt to reduce the significance of Crawford's accomplishments and the level of skill he brings to the ring. In his view, the traffic stop incident in Omaha seemed to fit into a broader pattern where the champion repeatedly has to defend both his reputation and his success. Ward emphasized that no matter what criticism surrounds him, Crawford's achievements cannot be erased. He stressed that Crawford's proven record and the respect he has earned inside the ring remain strong, and attempts to overshadow his greatness will not change the legacy he has built in boxing.
They tried to bury Terence Crawford. They tried to ruin his reputation and say that he wasn't a draw when the numbers were there for you to see. When he went to MSG against guys that didn't have big names or that were faded, like Amir Khan, or when he fought Kaviaskis, he did numbers. It was a smear campaign about his personality. He doesn't talk. Nobody wants to hear him. No, that you don't want to hear. So you try to speak for the masses when the whole time you have a star right here. You got to learn how to talk to this man. Even as recent as his last fight, the fight before Canelo, the smear campaign continued. I don't hear the smear campaign now. Them voices got really, really quiet like they typically do when they get proven wrong, and they either try to jump on the wagon, I knew this kid was gonna be that, or they get very, very quiet and they start to retreat back to wherever they came from, and they don't have a lot to say. So I'm happy for this brother for that reason, because they tried to bury him, Roy. It didn't work. He overcame that. He said, give me my shot. I'm going to show you. And he kept doing it time and time again, and he did it again against Canelo Alvarez Saturday night.
Commentators suggested that beyond the official reports, there may have been underlying factors shaping the situation involving Terence Crawford. Some argued that city leadership in Omaha could have felt uneasy about the level of recognition and influence Crawford had gained locally. His journey from a hometown talent to a world champion had made him not only a sports icon but also a symbol of pride for the community. Analysts in the interview hinted that the traffic stop might have been intended as a subtle reminder to Crawford, and indirectly to the public, that established authorities still maintained control. They framed the incident within a larger theme. With fame comes unique challenges, and those in the spotlight are often subjected to situations meant to test their composure or limit their influence.
Police officer wanted to send a statement because he doesn't like the rise of the Black Messiah. He don't like to see a black person in position of power. So he pulled Terence Crawford over for quote-unquote reckless driving. And as he approached the car, he decided to lie on his report, because as he approached the car, he stated that he saw a firearm on the floor panel. Come to find out, Terence Crawford informed him as he approached the driver's side door where Terence Crawford was driving, and in the passenger side was Terence Crawford's head security guard. In the back was Coach Malachi, and a young lady was on the side of Coach Malachi in the back seat. And Terence Crawford has legal firearms, and of course his security has legal firearms. They informed the officer that they have legal firearms in the vehicle. He then brandished his firearm, pointed at Terence Crawford's face, and then got very aggressive as Terence Crawford got, and his security and everybody in the vehicle, Coach Malachi, got nervous because he started to show the actions and body language of somebody that wanted to do something completely left. And now in the police report that has been obtained by the community and released and leaked, he never puts about the reckless driving. He never puts speeding.
Amir Khan, the former world champion, expressed support for Terence Crawford, stressing that despite any controversies, Crawford's achievements remain unquestionable. In the interview, Khan praised Crawford's skill and determination, noting that he had always believed Crawford would establish himself as one of the sport's best. Khan stated that the recent events in Omaha could not diminish the reality that Crawford is a reigning champion with a secure legacy. He added that any attempts to pressure Crawford or downplay his victories would not change the truth of his greatness. For fans and supporters, Khan's comments were encouraging, reinforcing the idea that true talent and proven success endure beyond criticism.
I knew that Crawford was going to win. You see, when I watched Crawford train back in Omaha, Nebraska, and when I was in Colorado Springs, he came into my camp. He helped me out a little bit, but at the same time, I seen him sparring some heavyweight guys. I seen him wrestling some heavy, big guys, and I thought, wow. So I asked him, I go, look, do you have like a wrestling background? He goes, yeah, we're like state champion. So that showed to me that this guy is a solid, strong person. Like, no one can push him around. No one can dictate. No one's going to put pressure on him where he's going to feel hurt, because he knows how to control the ring. When it comes to box IQ, like, his IQ in boxing is probably the best. I mean, he knows what punch to throw. He knows how to maneuver these heavier, big hitters and also take away their power and put his own shots in. So yeah, he's up there, one of the best ever, really.
You know, as an ex-fighter champion, I'm just curious. We heard yesterday Dana White says he's not going to acknowledge the WBC, IBF, WBO. He's going to have his own belt and the ring belt. And they want to potentially make changes to the Ali Act as well. This is a big thing here in America. How do you feel about, is it time to make these changes and evolve, or are you more old school and think they shouldn't happen?
Ariel, I think it's the time boxing needed to change a little bit. Right.
The contrast between official reports and first-hand accounts highlighted a significant divide in perceptions of the traffic stop involving Terence Crawford. The Omaha Police Department characterized the incident as a routine stop for reckless driving, while Crawford's head of security offered a far more alarming account. He described the experience as frightening, noting that the officer's actions seemed excessive and unnecessarily threatening. The interview underscored the conflicting narratives, raising questions about transparency, accuracy, and accountability. For the public, it became challenging to reconcile the official summary with the first-hand perspective of those who felt their safety had been put at risk.
The police report, but now we got information from Terence Crawford, his own team, and they're saying something completely different. If you listen, his head of security, Shabazz, said he was shaken up. He was like, I thought we were going to get popped by the cops that night. And crazy enough, he teaches classes on how to de-escalate and deal with police officers. So, you know, at least that's what they're saying his credentials are. So he knows how to de-escalate situations and still had a problem with Omaha PD. And the other thing that is different, he's saying that they didn't even know that he had a gun on him or there was no gun on the floorboard, which changes things. So I can't wait till we get down to the nitty-gritty and the body cams and this and that, because now this shakes things up. This is no longer the story we were being fed from TMZ. This is something different. The TMZ article said the cops pulled him over for reckless driving, fair if he was doing it, and seen a gun. And in my video, I said, if those things are true, then yeah, the cop can take you out the car for everybody's safety, including their own.
City officials acknowledged the public's strong reaction to the traffic stop involving Terence Crawford and moved quickly to respond. Both the mayor of Omaha and the Omaha Police Department's chief issued statements promising a full review of the incident, emphasizing that an internal affairs investigation would be conducted to ensure transparency and maintain public trust. While their comments aimed to reassure the community that the situation would be handled appropriately, some remained skeptical, feeling the official statements downplayed the seriousness of the encounter. Analysts and observers also drew broader lessons from the episode, viewing it as an illustration of the tensions that can emerge when an individual gains prominence within a sphere traditionally controlled by established institutions.
Police department put out this statement. The mayor put out a statement as well. Really no meat to it except like he's going to do an internal investigation. Everything else felt a little political. Okay, Omaha Mayor John Ewing and Police Chief Todd Schmaderer are aware of a video circulating on social media regarding the traffic stop involving Terence Bud Crawford early Sunday morning. Chief has authorized an internal affairs investigation. Shortly before 1:30 a.m., officers working in the downtown area observed a vehicle driving recklessly near North 12th and Capitol Avenue. A traffic stop was conducted at Cass Street. So he's pulled over because they said he's driving recklessly. All right. While speaking with the driver, an officer observed a firearm on the driver's side floorboard. I'm going to read that sentence to you again. While speaking with the driver, an officer observed a firearm on the driver's side floorboard. That is important. For safety, all 4 occupants were ordered out of the vehicle at gunpoint. The driver was later identified as Mr. Crawford upon verification of his driver's license and was issued a citation for reckless driving. One passenger, a member of Mr. Crawford's security team, was also found to be carrying a legal firearm. Okay, so that's 2 guns in the car, legally. Police have confirmed that all occupants are legally permitted to carry firearms. The police supervisor and lieutenant responded to the scene at Mr. Crawford's request. So he requested a supervisor and lieutenant to show up. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Commentators suggested that those in positions of authority can sometimes feel challenged by the rise of others, especially when that rise attracts widespread public admiration. They argued that the Omaha traffic stop involving Terence Crawford may have been less about traffic enforcement and more about a clash between individual achievement and established power structures. The interview highlighted a broader theme. Those who gain influence often face resistance from existing authorities. Some public commentary also raised concerns about prejudice, suggesting that the stop may have been affected not just by law enforcement procedure, but by deeper social factors. Supporters of Crawford expressed strong emotions, feeling the incident was unfair and unnecessary. Regardless of perspective, the interview emphasized that the episode sparked a wider conversation about justice, fairness, and equality in interactions with authority.
It's also incumbent for me to say that it will not be lost on a lot of people that Terence Crawford, being obviously a black man, being pulled over by cops in such fashion and treated in such a seemingly harsh way, will not go down well with a lot of people, especially in the black community, where, let's be honest, there has been tensions over the years between the police and the black community throughout many American towns and cities. So let's be honest, this incident will do nothing to improve relations between those two groups, that's for sure. Because make no mistake, this is an incident that could have gone very left, very, very left. And someone could have got hurt, maybe even fatally hurt. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that, because we've seen in the past where incidents of this nature have ended up very badly. So yeah, there's a lot of people who are very upset by this incident. As I said, I've not heard anything from Terence Crawford or anyone related to Terence Crawford, anyone to do with his inner circle. I would imagine he'll be releasing a statement soon. There are some people online who are suggesting that Terence Crawford may have grounds to sue. There are others saying that he might not want to sue because Terence Crawford is a much loved member of the Omaha, Nebraska community, and he does a lot of work for the city, so he may not want to sue the city. However, it'll be interesting to see how this one gets resolved.